Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Students Homeopathy and let's learn together. In today's video, we will discuss an important and very useful homeopathic medicine that is lachesis. As we know, lachesis has proved its efficacy in several clinical conditions. Being a polycrest, lachesis can be prescribed in any of the clinical condition if the symptoms match. In this video, especially, we will discuss how to recognize a lachesis patient, or we will know how can we recognize a lachesis patient practically in our OPD or clinic. More specifically, we will discuss the mental and physical generals of lachesis. So let's start. Before that, if you have not yet subscribed to our channel Students Homeopathy, please subscribe it now by clicking the button at the right corner below. Also click on the bell icon so that you will not miss any of our informative, educational and interesting videos on homeopathy. So coming to our topic, how can we recognize a lachesis patient? I can tell you that we can recognize a lachesis patient very easily. Before entering the doctor's chamber, we may have some glimpses of the patient from the waiting area itself. They may walk to and fro in the corridor. They may peep gently into the doctor's chamber to check who is or are inside, and they may frequently inquire in the reception about their turn. This shows simply their restlessness. He will enter to our chamber and may ask, "Oh, are you the doctor?" Or we may observe this doubt in his face that how can be such a young doctor become so popular and curing difficult cases, as he heard from other people outside. No, he is not suspecting the ability of the doctor for a reason, but suspiciousness is the basic nature of the lachesis patients. They suspect each and everything around them. They suspect their spouse, means husband or wife, their children, their relatives, maid, any family member, or each and everyone around them. In this way, they are very suspicious and they somewhat belong to the paranoid personality. But along with their tinge of suspiciousness, they bring lots of energy and enthusiasm or cheerfulness to our chamber. They are very lively and energetic. They are very vivacious. One can easily recognize the energy in them. Also, they are very extrovert. They will greet you with a pleasant smile. Sometimes they may extend their hand for a warm handshake. Before we could ask what is your problem, some patient even may ask, "How are you, doctor?" They sit straight or leaning to back. They will rarely sit at the edge of the chair or bending forward because their primary temperament is choleric. And the people of choleric temperament are very confident and optimistic people. Their confidence may evident from all of their activity, including sitting style. Along with choleric, they may have some characteristics of sanguine temperament also. But lachesis patients very rarely belong to phlegmatic or melancholic temperament, who are mostly mild, pessimistic or depressed people. But with an exception that a lachesis patient may become sad and depressed in the morning or waking on. Or they may be sad and depressed due to disappointed love, and depression, if continues for more time, it may lead to physical complaints in them. Then coming to how they narrate their complaints. They narrate their complaints very vividly, starting from the beginning with all the details. They narrate or rather explain their complaints with comparisons and examples. They can narrate an event of remote past with the minute details which indicate their sharp memory. While narrating complaints, they may migrate from one topic to another, but they will keep talking. From this, we can guess their ideas and thought process. Actually, they have excess idea and great imagination. So, an excess of ideas and thought make them very talkative or loquacious. Not only they talk more, but also they talk very fast. In action also, they are very hurried and do things in a great pace. excess ideas and imaginations make a lack-assist child very innovative. While others might be playing with normal toys, he will create his own and a different toy. They are very religious and sometimes they think that they have some superpower or they are under the control of a superhuman. Sometimes they claim that they can see the future or they can be prophetic. Another important mental symptoms we may get during interrogation is that unwarranted jealousy, means jealous without any reason. Coming to next, they are very intelligent. They use their brain more than the muscles and they are very lazy for any physical work. During the interaction, they can understand the questions easily and quickly, or they have good comprehension power. Sometimes may start answering before the completion of the question. But sometimes they may become absent-minded and lack concentration, or may think something else during the interaction. We may find that they have excessive sexual desire, or we may get some tinge of amativeness from their talk and behavior. Menses short and scanty but regular. Coming to the physical makeup, they are thin people and mostly women. They like colorful and different looking dressing, or their dressing style may be different from others or deviation from the normal. It can be told that they are eccentric occasionally. They never wear a tie or wear a loose one if it is so necessary for an occasion. They prefer loose clothes as they are very sensitive physically or due to oversensitiveness of the surface of the body. They are hot patient and their symptoms get aggravated from heat or from the sun. They may have hot flushes or hot perspiration, especially in the postmenopausal period. So, these are the most important features of a lack-assist patient. Along with this, if we will add the keynote symptoms, that is sleep aggravation or aggravation from sleep and left-sided affection, then we will not miss the good result of lack-assist in many clinical conditions. Thank you for watching. Please provide your feedback in the comment section below. Also, we will love to answer your queries on this topic, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel Students Homeopathy, and also click on the bell icon to get notification immediately as a new video is released.